Nope. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Today we are going to be doing the review for just the first half of chapter 14. So the start of the chapter 14 test. We're going to be going over the review worksheet. And so what we had to do first is we had to construct a frequency distribution. And so what I did to start that is I had to look through here and I said, what is my highest value of this list of information? So we're looking at the automakers. And we're required to give the gas mileages for the model of each car. And so these are the different miles or mileages that we have. So our highest value here is 37. The lowest value I had was 15. Okay. So first I said to myself, what is 37 minus 15? Okay. And I've got 22. I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes that I want. And so I'd say 22 and I divide it by 7. Okay. Here you're going to get 3 and then we get 10.3.1. Well, 3.1 you still have to increase it to 4. That you're going to have 4 in each of the groupings. Okay. So now we're going to here start with 15 and increasing it, saying what's 15, or there's 4 values. It's 15, 16, 17, and 18. So this actually goes 15 to 18. This one would be 19 to 22. Then we go 23 to 26, 27 to 30. So each time it looks like, yes, I am adding 3 because it is representing 4 numbers. 31 to 34, 35 to 38, and then finally 39 to 42. And you're actually going to find there's actually no values here, but we need to have those all represented. Sorry about that. I probably should have left that there. Okay. So tallies. So what I do is when I go through now, that's what I wanted to erase. I want to go through and I'm going to represent these. So I'm going to look at this 23, this 31, and the 28. So 23, 31, and the 28. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of tally it up. And when I'm looking at the next 3 numbers, the 27, the 29, and the 25. 27, 29 is right in here, and 25. So I can kind of go through all of mine, and I'm going to pause it and kind of through the magic technology, it'll be magically complete. Okay, so now I've gone through the whole list and I've recorded their tallies. And so what I found is that there's 1 value between 15 and 18, 2 between 19 and 22, 18 values between 23 and 26, 8 values, or excuse me, 7. I can't read my own writing there. Sorry about that. 7 values in the next category and next class, 2, 1, and 0. So then the next idea is I need to take that information and make a histogram from it. So I need to take this information. Along the bottom of my histogram, I'm going to start here at 15. You don't have to start at 0. So I'm going to start at 15. And then the next one is like anything between 15 but not quite 19. And so that's the next one I'm going to have. So now I do go up by 4s. I'm going to have 23, I'm going to have 27, I'm going to go down over to 31 and 35 and 39. So if you notice, what I'm actually writing down are the first numbers here. Because I don't want to write down 15 to 18 and then 19. So really what represents, what's in like this little category right here is 15 to right up to 19, but not quite 19. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to emphasize that. So let's talk then about what would go up here. The highest value was 18, so 18 is going to be here. Maybe we'll go by 2s, 16, 14. Oh, I'm going to run out of space really quick. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Okay, I came close. All right, so the first one was at 1. So we're right here at 1. The second one was at 2, just up ever so slightly. There we go, and then we're at 18. You can see where we have our spike. I should have kind of, sorry, let's fix that a little bit. All right, there we go. And then we are at 7. It should be about right here. And then between anything over 31 was at 1 again, which is really close. And then we're here at 0. So we can kind of show that. So that shows our distribution in a histogram. Histograms do touch. we do kind of, and I guess I kind of fudged it here a little bit. Like I probably wouldn't put that all the way up there at 18. I might come over here more. They do touch each other and they do have a range. So this does show between 15 and 19 here. This shows between 19 and 23 is what's in that category there. So I need to take that information and find from that information the mean, median, mode. Now, it's actually not very easy to take it from this table because this is actually doesn't show us how many of the 15 through 18 there were, how many of the 19 through 22. So when I did it and I went to go find the mean, median, mode, I went old-fashioned. I had to go back and I had to start over and I said, well, I wanted to put them in order, so I just put them in order from least to greatest. And so that's where I started. So I just started and I wrote all my numbers out from least to greatest. Once I did that, it was easy to find the mean, the median, and the mode. So I found my mean to be 26.1. I found the mode was 26. 26 was the one that was repeated the most. We already figured out that the minimum number was 15 and the maximum was 37, which we already figured out my range was 22.